What's up, guys? We are back at it again here at the AoE 2 Underground. I'm Spencer. I'm here with Bob. How's it going, Bob?
Hey.
And we got the final round 2 game. I know we've had a lot of round 3 games already. This is between, it's actually happening, MTE's team, the Pink Potatoes, and Rob Mayhem's team, the Noob Poachers. They just got their home maps in finally. This is all kind of last minute. And it's a very important game because the winner is kind of like a bye the next round. So whoever wins, they kind of just advance to round 4. But there's a lot at stake. If you lose, you're also out of the tournament. If you win, you're in still. But we're going to get right into it. I think the players are all ready to go. Let me see. Back in the draft. I think they're ready. Oh yes, the home maps. Okay, draft is going. We're going to get right into it. The home maps, by the way, it's Golden Pit for the Pink Potatoes, and it is, of course, Fortress for the Noob Poachers. It says red there, but it is the Noob Poachers.
What's the first map?
The first map is actually Team Acropolis. We're back to Team Acrop. It's not Andy's, because this is a round 2 match. Dev, I ended nap time early today so I could watch these games. Okay, so Dev got up from his nap. Guess it's a morning game for him.
Got the quintessential Britain ban, Cumin ban, probably for Acropolis, Saracen ban, because Saracens are good.
And the Cumin ban, I think that's very needed. They are 4-0, maybe 5-0. I think they're 4-0 on Team Acropolis.
Wow. And Lithuanians, no
And
list today.
The Spanish are also really good on Team Acropolis. I think they're 2-0, but they have looked solid both times.
They have horses.
And they have conchs. I guess those are horses too.
They have gold, please.
Ooh, and we see Mongol Spanish. I'm actually liking that right out the gate. It seems a little early for a Mayan first pick.
Mayan first pick. Hey, they're good.
Yeah, I guess Britons are banned. It is a top tier archer civ, one of the best.
They have archers.
I have a feeling we're going to see more cav heavy on the poacher side. I don't think we're going to see a double flank on any of the maps for them. I could be wrong. Unless like Rob plays flank, but I think he's
The most archer heavy map will be Golden Pit.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Like, does Rob actually go flank there? I know Jonas is a decent pocket, but Rob's an amazing pocket. And by the way, Red Ice is playing. It is not Titanic Lord, aka Sean, for the New Poachers. It'd be Red Ice or whatever his in-game name is. I think it's Red. Chinese, Mayans, Berbers.
Fast, prepared. Like they had extra time to prepare their draft.
Do the Franks. I think the Franks is definitely Golden Pit. Cheaper castles.
I think the Poachers are drafting for their home map right away.
Oh, the Fortress. Yeah,
The Pink Potatoes have good Golden Pit maps too. They're just loading up their home maps, I think.
I know Mongols is probably Rob's civ for Fortress. I know we've seen him do
a scary civ.
Lithuanians, but he's nasty with Mongols. And Lithuanians were banned. Okay, that explains it.
Hindus.
The Britons were banned, like always, except for that one set.
Or they won, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
That's why they're banned, because they win.
Soul 2 is the only player that has been able to play them this tournament.
They're asking for maps.
The home maps, so it's round 2, opener Team Acrop. Pink Potatoes home map is Golden Pit. And the New Poachers home map is Fortress. Kind of like you, Dev. They're like, they got this free win map. Not Hamburger, but it is Fortress. And it might not be a free win, but they're very good on it.
Free win?
I don't want to say free win. Yours is more of a free win so far. I promised Jonas extensive trolling. Oh
just
yeah,
make sure it's Twitch friendly.
Hunning's back to root on his best friend Jonas just like last time.
As long as it's Twitch friendly.
Twitch-friendly trolling. It feels like this is going slow, this draft. Maybe we're just getting so used to it. This just seems so fast.
Well, new poachers, they slap those picks down fast. Celts. Whoa. Unusual pick. That's a rare one.
Rob just loves Celts. He likes them a lot.
Was he some World Raiders?
Dracone1S1, thank you for the follow.
Got Portugal and pink potatoes. Persians.
We
Oh,
have a
they're loading
theory,
up.
since this hasn't been rated in a long time and it just recently got rated. Has to be the new name and logo. What it was, it's the only thing that changed. Maybe we'll get rated again. I like it a lot more. I don't even play as Snapjohn
I don't
anymore.
really know where Persians are going.
Persians.
Maybe Acropolis. I don't know. Maybe they're just playing as a cavalry sub.
War elephants.
But they have Berbers.
War
I
elephants
don't
on
know.
Fortress.
War elephants? Oh my goodness.
Good luck getting into them, but you never know.
Douching? Oh yeah, douching on Golden Pit is a possibility. I hope they don't douche on
Oh.
Fortress.
I feel like them douching though, like I think meta v meta, the pink potatoes are probably stronger overall. So a douche could be
Stronger if they just play normal.
yeah. I think it's just like weakening them in a way.
Tadar is grabbed.
The new
Probably
icon
Acropolis.
is Bomb Diggity. Yes, it is. I love it. Cheap. Shout out to Cheap. He helped. And so did Sean, actually. Titanic Lord, a little bit.
Bohemians.
Might as well drushes on Fortress, then Leafman should 100% douche on Fortress. I mean, doesn't he douche on Arena sometimes? I think he does.
Might see Bohemians on Fortress for the pink potatoes.
Ooh, very strong.
They have a good unit.
You know what also looked strong was, what did J-Dubs play? Was it the Bengalis? They looked super strong, honestly.
They have a good unit.
And it was funny because it wasn't even planned.
Gujaras could be really good in Acropolis.
Oh yeah, look, Gurjara's this late.
They're very mobile and have good camels. Vietnam.
I think they're good to hold on to as the civs dwindle down. You could see what's left and where they could match up really good. No. Oh, never mind. I think it was African Clearing. They probably would have been banned before anyone could ever pick them. Although it's not like the sheep are that incredible anymore. Teutons.
Oh, we see the Teuton Trush on Fortress.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see like plumes on
Aliens
Acropolis.
OP. Ooh,
There's the
that's
Vietnamese.
a sleeper pick right there. They might be played.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the Vietnamese MTE looked pretty good with them. When he played us. On that was African Clearing, but I could see them on Team Acropolis. Could also see Mayans on Team Acropolis.
For these maps, I favor the new Poachers picks a little more. Let's see if they prepared well, or if I don't know.
Yeah, because they have great fortress maps, and they also have good Golden Pit. Maybe their Team Acropolis is... Well, they have Spanish probably for Team Acropolis.
I don't actually know what they're playing on Golden Pit. Franks, Ethiopians, and I don't know.
Another Cav Civ.
Maybe they barely care.
I bet it's like Slavs or...
So they play Tadars there.
Putin or...
Or they might, yeah, you might do something funny. Who knows?
I think they're going to double Cav it. Might not, but it's pretty likely, I think.
We'll see the first Drush FC in the tournament
Their style.
on that map. Remember, might as well Drush FC on Beach, right?
Yeah. Persians, though. Where are we going to see the Persians? I feel like it's not for a douche. Maybe it's just to have camels and knights.
Might see some funny stuff. Can't wait to see what they have planned.
RC's comment in general. You would, RC. And 4 that's not a picture of hell. He's got a picture of hamburger. Map is hell. And for those that don't know, you're allowed to have your whole team in the voice chats between games. Once the game starts, obviously Red or Sean or whoever is subbing out will have to move out of there. Read your chat on the Discord. Noobcaster. Oh, read your chat, not the Discord. Hey. There's nothing to do right now, man.
User has been banned from your channel.
Can someone ban not 4 and 4? Can you ban him? I don't know who that guy is. And if he's in the tournament, he can just go too. Get him out.
Oh, GG.
Yeah, DQ'd. Alright, looks like one of our mods is going to ban him. Okay. Never have to hear from that guy again. You arrived just in time, Zombie. Don't worry. The draft
They're
just
still setting up the
finished.
lobby.
Yeah.
Here's the draft.
What is MTE's home map? It is Golden Pit.
I want to see some siege onager shots.
I'm just happy we get to see Team Acropolis. Anytime that map's played, I am happy. You know, another really entertaining one is African Clarion has been pretty entertaining this tournament. Who needs to host? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're figuring it out. I think African Clearing is along with the normal Nomad with the water, those are probably the best Nomad maps for team games. Land Nomad can go in a hole and disappear. I don't care about that.
I am curious to who the Poachers will use in their lineup. Will it be Red Ice or will it be Sean?
Team Acropolis, let's make our best guesses. Poachers for Acropolis, I guess Tadar Spanish and I don't know what the third, Kajaras maybe? And Pink
Oh yeah,
Potatoes,
they
I'll
do have
guess.
Kajaras.
What we got? Chinese, maybe Persians, or maybe Vietnam.
What about Berbers? Although that's also a really good
I think
Golden
that's
Pit.
the Golden Pit pick.
Yeah.
But they are very good on Acropolis too, so of course.
I could definitely see MTE wanting to do like Rattans on Team Acropolis.
I have a 1 out of 10 chance for each civ. Hopefully I get something right.
I mean, I don't know if we'll see both, but I think it's going to be Mayans or Vietnamese on that. Just because the mobility and the unique unit seems like that's what they want to get into. Randy, I also know, loves Cav Archers. So Magyars could possibly be for CA play there.
Okay.
Because what are the
I'm
other
still
Cav
trying to figure
Archers?
out where Persians are going. Persians and Magyars are almost interchangeable. Oh, Hindus is there.
Yeah, the Persians, I don't
I
know.
forgot about Hindus.
Oh, Hindus. They're,
I have no idea what they're playing
I
on
don't think they'll be
Fortress
played
for
on
one of the civs.
Fortress. Yeah, Hindus will probably not be Fortress.
Maybe we'll see some Persian elephants, who knows? Okay.
Aren't the Portuguese unique units pretty crappy now, too?
I'm not confident in my answer to that. They are worse versus things with pierce armor.
I know what happened. Pink Potatoes drafted for Team Acropolis and Golden Pit, and they said, screw Fortress. We'll try to win it with these few civs. I think that's what happened.
They picked something decent for Fortress, otherwise they
Yeah,
could have picked like
I
Vikings and stuff and
think
die.
it's the bottom of the barrel picks for them. Like they prioritized the other two, it looks like. That's my guess. Maybe not, but I don't hate it. I know when we played Dev's team, we prioritized for everything but hamburger. And we just
I'll give
grafted.
you the clear to share your Oregon gun knowledge because or knew the Wolf has videos on it and stuff.
I have an answer, but Bob probably doesn't want me to state my organ gun knowledge.
Knowledge is approved. Go ahead.
Yeah, the element guy, I think he's pretty bad.
Ooh, not bad. Except all yellows in chat.
While we wait, I'll just show you what's going to happen with the winner of this match. Oh, did I not update this? It might be ads. What?
Yeah, Oregon guns are definitely worse at killing buildings,
That is
like
not what's
stone
usually on
walls.
this screen.
You just need to verify.
It's never done. Huh. There we go. Okay. So the winner of this, if you look at the round 2 at the bottom, Noob Poachers, Pink Potatoes. Yes, it says they play FEC next. Don't even know if that game will happen, but FEC, I'm just going to be real, doesn't stand a chance. So the winner of this will
Fair.
pretty much be facing the Drunken Potatoes in round 4. And everything will be caught up after tonight's game.
They have
So
posted a code.
I just realized we're pretty much down to, after this game, 8 teams? Is that it? Wow, we're down to 8. We started with 16 teams. So half of them are gone after tonight.
About the halfway point too.
Yep. Currently we have 9 teams left, but it's about to be 8. Code is up.
Probably still piling in there.
I think so.
Took a while for this game to happen. Took a while for lobbies. Gotta learn our patience with
Okay,
this set.
we're gonna do some peeks at the elos. Um, so I like the name they gave it, Underground. Everyone's making their way. Lucas Dukas, 1725. His teammate MTE, pretty much 1300. Randy, 1700. So they got 2 17s and a 13. Meanwhile, General Red, looks like he hasn't played a 1v1 in a while. It's decaying. So he's probably about a 1400, I would assume. Definitely a C tier. Refresh it. I don't know if you have to refresh to see the rest or do they just pop in. Oh yeah, you do. Then we got Rob Mayhem, 1700. $1,600 team game. $1,600, I swear, for the team games. That's like right when you get to like the super heavies. Once you pass that, maybe you'll get a few 1400s 1v1, but it's like it always feels like it's a big jump to like 1700 plus players.
I don't know what the word super heavy means, but you'll see 2K players around there, yes.
Yes. 1700 plus, and maybe some 23s sprinkled in
Maybe
here
some
and there.
1300s.
Yeah. I don't think anything less than 1300, but yeah,
You'll be surprised.
General Red's Empire Wars Elo is aesthetically pleasing. Oh, wow. I would never ever play one again. Just leave it right there. Pretty cool. Anyone else got cool numbers going on? Nope. Bunch of boring numbers.
Refresh. I don't know when if they're gonna start.
Where is Jonas? That's a good question. Okay, Jonas is in. All right, here's his elo. 1561 1v1, but don't go off that. He's not at that, and I think he got a lot of that from Arena, if I need to be honest. What happens once you pass 1750? Everyone's 1900 plus? Okay. Never done it before, but I believe that. Jonas is a clown. He is. He's an arena clown. That 1561 is very deceiving. I have a feeling they are ready. Oh, I need to... I'm not even going to say what I'm doing, but to do it. Go. Do not disturb mode so my little Steam notifications don't pop up in the bottom right.
Oh wow.
Because that's kind of annoying on stream.
You just leave them off permanently.
Yeah.
Because who cares?
Between 1750, 1800. 1800 up is like almost top 100. I mean, that strat you guys are running with Leaf, man, it seems like you guys are just going to keep climbing doing it. By the way, they beat T90 today. That was kind of cool. With the Leaf Man douche strat. And it was like all like 2K teammates on his team. But it was randos. Like they weren't a stack, but kind of cool to see T90 lose. Okay, game is up. So we do see the Vietnamese from MTE. Capture age. Let's update the names. Okay. So, as I was saying, we do see MTE with the Vietnamese. He loves them. I know he's done pretty good with that unit. In the green, we got Randy Pan. Rolling with the Magyars. That's probably going to be Cav Archers, but who knows? They could do a lot of stuff. And with the Berbers from Lucas Dukas, he's got the Camel Archer option. He's got Knights. Then in the north, we have General Red playing the Tatars. The yellow Jonas Wintgerjaras. Over here, we have
and his name is Rob Mayhem.
and that would be Rob. So, I don't know if that was too loud or not, but
I think you deafened our audience, so
perfect.
we need to get a text to or speech to text thing going now.
It's like a concert, you know, you gotta have your ears
Sign
hurting a little
language.
bit. Oh gosh, that was without capture age. I'm such
It was cap rage the whole time.
For you, not on the stream. I forgot to close that window. Noob caster. So that means the screen wasn't moving. I messed it up. Damn it. I'll do the intro again next game. Don't worry. You guys get your ears ready.
Oh my goodness.
But anyways, Rob with the Franks. And I think they're definitely running double cab. Yeah, Gajaras, Franks. They're not going to be doing anything else with that.
I'm seeing a lot of horse sieves.
You hear pings right away. I don't. Oh, you know what? Start of this map, everyone's always trying to figure out who's
They're
bored.
coordinating who's going to take the bacon.
Yep. Is that mine or is that yours? I wonder if
It's a
someone
good
will.
spy cam opportunity if they steal the wrong boar.
Yeah, and there's only been one dock this whole tournament, right? It was Ray. I don't think there was any other games.
I haven't seen it since.
There's 3 deep fish. This game is 100% on Jonas to carry. Yep. Got to tow his teammates. And it is General Red, so Titanic Lord, aka Sean, is on the bench.
Gajara should be pretty good here for the mid game.
I think so.
Hopefully, we'll see a lot of castle age aggression from new poachers. Try to control the map.
Everyone keep your eyes peeled for any tributes. Yes, and we warned players in the pregame. Do not sling anything before Castle Age on all the maps and Fortress before Imp. No sending any res of any kind. You guys keep an eye out for that. I don't always see it. You guys are kind of the referees in a way.
I think pink potatoes, if they make it to post imp, have a little better comp. Also, Franks on this map, they better have trade. It's no gold.
Yeah. Anyone gonna take the lower bacon? We see Loot
So that's
coming
something to
in.
look into for future months. It's not easy.
I think the poachers are going triple aggression. Did someone just cancel them? What's going
I
on?
don't know.
What is Rob doing?
He's pushing deer. He's hungry.
He got Loom. Okay, I almost thought it got canceled.
I want to see some action in Castle Age.
Like we're gonna get some action in Feudal Age.
I don't think anyone's ever been like dead in Feudal Age in this map.
Yeah, it
Just some
doesn't.
little skirmishes.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to
A boar
die.
coming in now? Oh, okay.
Honestly, I
So
didn't.
late.
Sean, their teammate, says, honestly, I didn't think they'd pick Gurjaras this map.
I'm not
Wait.
surprised in Gajars. This is the mobility map. You need to run around a lot.
Yeah, and the camels can be super good here. If it's double cav from MTE's team, which it very well could be. It looks like it could be camel archers.
And everybody
with
wants to
tans
pick
and-
horse sieves here. And what do Gajars do against horses? Which makes them probably better than what they are in Golden Pit.
That was a good player, and his Gurjaras looked like crap. Yeah, I feel like their draft was just bad in that compared to what they were against. Double camel against double archer. I mean, even the Sharamshas, kind of crap against a bunch of archers.
I always think about the players and less about the civ. The civ just changes the game a little.
True, it wasn't just like a
For
Civ
these
win.
maps, the civs are mostly what tech tree do they have in imp? That's the most important thing.
Right.
Got some late game maps.
Who is the co-caster? It is Bob. Does he sound different?
I did not change my mic in any way.
Hope he has to know that's you. But he's asking, so I guess apparently not.
Scouting.
And we see the walls almost up. Stables are down. This is triple stable.
Triple stable.
It's a first.
No, let's go against triple stable walls. See if they wall.
You know, I don't know why The scouts are just kept inside. It's almost a defensive approach.
They're waiting till they're ready.
I
They will attack when they
guess.
want to.
I think when your teammates go up late, you need to go punish
It's
because
part of the strategy.
they could still get in.
Oh, that
We
blue range. Okay. Is he
yes.
trying to hide it?
See,
I don't know why blue put the range there.
that's
Is that a
very
sneak?
awkward in the back.
It almost looks like a sneaky sneak to me.
But like, okay, we have a pause. Everyone 30 seconds. That he accidentally sent 200 food. Can I send it back? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, don't do that, man. He trolled me.
Kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Yeah, there's no market.
Everyone's still on edge.
Oh,
Play with our feelings like
like
that.
a bunch of hawks.
Bunch of vultures in chat waiting for the next kill.
At least it's something you can't misclick. Like you can't accidentally send res.
Jonas lamed me. I guess that's why Rob took his board late. Missed 5 cam opportunity.
Wow.
Although it might not have been Twitch friendly, so maybe we're safe this way.
Blamed him. Alright, where are these scouts at? Come on, guys.
They're
Very
making
late.
their way.
The back
They're
is
going to be
still wide
greeted by a big
open.
wall.
Yeah,
Maybe even a full wall.
that's the thing. This many scouts this late, unless there's a hole. Gonna right
I don't
click
see any
the
holes
other
on the screen currently.
Oh, I want him to right click in and they'll run this way and no. Okay, he did. They know the back's open, but it's gonna be
Purple is snooping around. Well, in other words, Lucas Tuicus is going Castle Age. I've seen this.
Yeah, before they really attacked anything.
Gonna
I
see
think
some cheap camels, maybe.
this is too late by the poachers. And they'll never get in unless they go for the hole. They need to click and know that there's a hole, and then you're in. And this could actually be annoying.
Blue's going range. Green has stable.
They get all these scouts in. It could be so annoying.
I don't think they're gonna get the damage they want.
Well, now it's gonna be sealed. I would have loved to just. That's what I usually do. Just run around.
So I'm not sure the scouts worth the value of paying for them after this now.
Yeah. Now
It's pretty much what we call a failed scout rush.
Jonas made a lot of them too. Now I guess he's fighting Randy's scouts. Why? How come everyone's asking if Bob is casting? Yes. Do you guys not know his voice? What's going on?
I might know the reason, but no comment.
I don't get it.
Curious when the other uptimes will be for the other players.
I have a question, chat. Does he sound completely different today? Like, think he's someone else?
Little fight
Big
right
old
here.
fight.
I'm not sure why green needed to take that, especially when there's a camel. But okay, this doesn't really matter too much.
I was a little high energy today. Doesn't sound like Bob. I don't know if they're trolling or if you actually sound different. I guess I'll check the VOD for once just to see what the heck. I don't usually ever watch them, but now I'm curious.
Yeah, you'll have to keep that in mind along with purple scouts gone to blue space. Now he's
Yeah, that's
panicking.
actually, there's the value, and it's Rob. It's the last one you want on you.
So the scout rush finally got some damage.
Fortunately, MTE has Loom. I'm gonna go to the Eco KDs. Lost 2 Vils.
Lucas
up
is now in Castle Age. He's making straight camel archer.
right into Camel
Okay.
Archers. I guess
That
I
is a
didn't
good
look.
unit.
Is anyone else on stone?
I don't know
No.
if that's as good as going camel, but good units are good.
And Randy is gonna be going Knights. That was a good recovery. He didn't really get that hurt.
General Red's clicked up to Castle Age. He'll be next.
And he's going
Triple
Wait,
stable.
whoa, triple.
Maybe he thinks he's purpose too.
Okay.
is doing the thing where if you believe hard enough that you're Berbers, you will become them. The knights will become affordable.
Yeah, and I guess they have some eco behind it. I mean, right now there's no way. This is what,
Yeah, he's got like 8
farms?
farms.
There's no way.
That's pretty good. That's enough to run about 4 stables for Berbers.
MTE is still chilling. He's got the defensive archers. Don't hate it. I mean, it's how I like to play the map. Big fan of the foot archers. Red ice, why are you throwing? Yeah, it is kind of a throw. Triple stable. Like he could have had more farms down, maybe a TC. By the way, no one actually has a second TC at the moment. I mean, only 2 people can, and I guess one invested in
Well,
the castle.
Lucas went castle right away, so he's not got a lot of resources yet.
Probably doesn't have the stone. I'd like to mine 750 because you can get both. Sometimes
Okay.
people get just enough. What does he have? He has the stone. Okay, he did.
Maybe he followed your build order.
Yeah. Wait, who is the co-caster? You guys are just trolling now.
You got any other build orders for me? I'll write them down.
Yeah. I have a famous 24 pop archer
Oh.
build I got from someone. The
Lucas on the
scouts.
move out. Scouts on the right, just hanging out.
Yeah, you know what? Deb makes a good point. The scouts have. And how much eco KD has? Okay, Jonas
Someone's
actually
gonna have to
hasn't
clean up
killed
yellow.
anything, but he's almost killing a.
There's a big yellow problem in that base.
Right, you don't want to see this. And I would get light calf. The armor gets
Yeah,
light
Pink
calf.
Potatoes did a good job walling, but I guess they struggled with the keeping the mount part.
Oh, that TC went up just in time.
Yep.
Oh, he.
Those woodline villas could be in trouble. But green did not
Did he
find
see
them.
them? Oh, but the tree.
Those are Magyar scouts too.
Maybe he thinks they built the TC. Okay, so almost really bad for red, but
Pink
now it's
Potatoes
good.
just going out cancel age now. I guess unless they took a ton of damage from the scouts, it seems kind of late.
You're
It's
talking
not
about both of them or MTE?
Yeah, that's really late.
22.
I don't know if the scout
Yeah.
rush really messed them up.
Did he have a bad wood situation, which can sometimes happen?
I don't know.
No, he's got good. I don't know.
I think they'll be on the defensive this game, especially the civs on new poachers might be hell in Castle Age.
And no surprise from Rob going immediately into the boom. He will boom and then he will make a
Rank
lot
farm bonus.
of knights.
It's going straight iron
Ooh, this
casting
is a
too.
big catch. Rob has made big plays this game. He got the
Yeah.
2 vills earlier. He
Pink
was the
Potatoes,
first one to
very
break
greedy,
in.
no military.
Yeah, the triple scouts have got such good map control. They see everything. They're making picks. And Rob's getting big damage while now going big boom.
It is not free real estate in the middle of the map. You have to work for it.
And Jonas is still being annoying back here. Has he? Okay, Jonas got 2 kills. We missed it. It might have been just now. Body somewhere.
Oh, he's been inside that base, just
Yeah.
messing around. The entire new poachers are just slapping down TCs. They're gonna boom it up.
Right. They're gonna pull way ahead, I think, on bill counts. They like late game too. That's why they like Fortress. They love to boom. We love a good boom, says Sieg.
I agree, Hunting. The game's not looking good for Pink Potatoes. They need to do something to come back. They need like a big fight in their favor or something.
Right, because they're just falling more
You can't
behind.
have no army and no eco and expect to do well.
Oh, look
What
at
the
Rob.
heck?
He's camping
Look
the
at
wood
the
line.
horse outpost system.
Yeah. He knows they want TCs. Like, they're getting TCs on, like, weird spots.
Those. I feel it's a little naive for Blue to go for the TCs like that. There you go.
Look. Okay.
Let's take some precautions.
Right. Like, that could have been really bad again.
I sure hope the enemy team doesn't attack me at all while I build these in the middle of the map.
Now, one thing the poachers need to not do here is stall out on military production, because I do see it kind of climbing for the Pink Potatoes.
I think Red Knights are at home. Just waiting. Predicted. Camel Archers are a very good unit. No need to deal with that. The Gajara player can make his unit.
The market coming up for Randy. I'll turn the res
Okay.
on.
There's going to be a fight.
I don't know what the market is for at the moment. He's not floating anything actually.
It's
Randy.
for buying and selling resources.
I guess yeah, it'll come in handy. I just know right now in this moment he doesn't really need it.
He'll use it eventually. See a yellow movement on the bottom.
I don't think any of the new Indian civs get step lancers, do they?
No. It's just 3 civs. Versus Camel Archers, they can make Sharamshas. That will be annoying.
Yes, it will. And they're fast and they catch them. Now what's the Vills? So 69 for Rob.
The new Poachers have pulled ahead in economy because they added all their town centers first.
Yep.
I think the pink potatoes here are trying to get some pressure so they can exist in this game.
Ooh, Rob even taking the boar. I like that.
Yep. He's making villagers. Looks like Lucas is trying to force his way up this hill, but
They're gonna...
red and yellow are just waiting for the time to strike.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they go in there, they're gonna lose it all.
They do have the upper hill now.
These are
Oh, but that's
Gurjara
3 on
camels.
2. Oh, that's really bad.
Gurjaras look so good here.
Green's not even fighting. Oh my goodness.
This is a slaughter.
I almost don't want to look.
Wow, the Berber camel archers are surrounded.
The scene of the accident. Close your eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Close your eyes, kids. Well,
That's... Wow, they're 20
maybe they could boom their way to
that.
Imp now. It's okay, blue has crossbows. They'll counter the camels. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's so much knights. Like
Oh, they're
these
Vietnamese
are-
crossbow. They have like 10 more health or 5 more health or something.
They need the archers on the camels here. But they lost all their numbers. I think the archers are all dead.
This might get graphic very soon.
Oof. We could see a quick GG. Just around. They're dead. I think they needed to like... We've seen teams go up on this hill so many times on this map, this tournament, and they just lose. I don't know why everyone wants to get up here so badly. But it doesn't do anything. Just, you lose.
Well, one problem is it was a 2v3 there. Like,
That
you're missing a
too,
player.
and that's also what we've seen. It's like a 2v3 up the hill, oftentimes.
Blue switching into Ratons.
And look at the Poachers. They are just running away with this
Pink
thing.
potatoes were already behind. Now they lost an important fight. That is not something you want to do when you're behind. They're now sad.
Maybe they felt behind and they were trying to force something, but you can't engage Gurjara camels without at least some kind of archer units helping.
Well, they had
against
camel
them.
archers, just died.
Yeah.
Too many units.
Yeah, you're right. Expos.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at the
used-
castle. Look at the castle.
Oh. How is it inside of it? Oh, I guess Rob placed it and Blue already has one there.
Okay, hopefully Rob does not commit to that castle, because there's something in the way. The castle's
We'll
going
put
up on
it
the left.
Probably here.
So I guess the pink potatoes will try to slug their way into him, but this is going to be a very nasty castle age for them.
I think this is a
What
very
am I watching? Look at this.
just killing it.
Look, just attack it until it dies.
The flex.
This is what map control looks like. Spy cams. Let's
Yeah,
hear the
yeah, let's
people
Go
dying.
for it. Pick. Yeah.
You can repair that castle. You might want to.
Yeah, I am. Sending vills. We got a pretty nice army mass now. I think we can do some damage. Go
Let's
ballistics.
go forward.
Oh.
Oh.
His army's here. His army's here as well.
I see that.
Oh, we can clean this. Oh, look at our army mass. Stand no chance. Oh, we're cleaning.
I'm gonna focus down the vills.
Let's kill the chatter.
Oh,
That
Okay.
was a pretty big throw. I know they're still way up on eco, but man.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked good, but I'm looking at the Vil count, and they need to get counter damage very
Yes.
soon.
These armies they're almost. I don't know.
Purple's coming with some Vils. Where's he going? Where's he going?
This castle could be risky if all the armies come together. That will not
Don't
go
move
up.
the camera.
That will
We know
not
where
go
to be.
up.
Oh, they know it's there now.
I mean, they're
Another
taking
spy
more and
cam?
more map control. Yeah, let's do spy cam on Poachers. There's no way this goes up.
It's
Does anyone think this is gonna go up?
probably on me. Market's up here.
It's gonna go up.
Big camel's here.
Maybe it will. Okay, I think it's gonna go up.
Okay, I am up finally.
It's not going up. Youch. Gosh, the poachers are like, wait a second, guys.
I guess no, we gotta back up. Get it together. Get together.
Imp is coming in.
That is a lot of knights from Green.
Yes, it is. Thank God he's knights though.
Now they're banging a castle. We can kill the chatter.
These are not paid actors. These are real players.
I know you could have scripted.
Well, I think the game will go on after that now. There's hope for King Potatoes.
Especially military-wise. Because you can have this big 50 bill lead. But if they
50
have
Vils is not unrecoverable. That's
yeah, it's
that's
between
fine.
3 players. Like
yeah. So they have military lead now, which is what you can use to kill the Vils.
they're double their military. Now Imp's coming in, but the last thing you want to do is lose all your military right before Imp.
I mean, look how many knights Randy Pan has. That's
Insane, actually.
something to consider. Imagine he heals them all up. Yeah, the build leads. It's recoverable. It's not a big deal.
The longer the game goes, the better Jonas and Rob become. Yeah, I mean, they do get good late, but you gotta have military.
Well, this game will go later now because the unlosable position has been lost.
I would like this mass to, like, go kick some ass.
They're
Even
they're huddling
Cowlines.
together, getting their game plan.
Come on, guys.
The generals are discussing.
They're waiting for the Trevs. They can do a big push.
Is red up? Red's. Is there Trebs on the left?
Oh, okay. So we have this
Newcastle.
going here.
Okay, so Trebbing will start there.
So we're gonna probably see it shift to a 1v1 on the left. And more like a 2v2 on the
Sign's
right.
almost up. He might be able to deal with that.
But they're still double the military.
Yep. That's what losing all your horses under a castle does.
Randy needs Imp. What
Oh,
is his
full swing.
res?
Look at this.
Oh gosh, who rang a town bell?
Not
That
me.
was a misclick or something. Who did that?
Wasn't me.
Was it Teal? Was it Lucas?
Was that in game? That was extremely loud.
Dev says,
Sound like
I think
Discord.
this was the biggest throw of the tournament so far. Yes, in a game that seemed pretty over, yes. Like, I think it started with Rob kind of flexing on the castle and then really wanting to finish it, but he got so many knights picked off during that. And then it just continued from all of the poachers. Rob
Oh,
is-
there's your game. I didn't even realize I had your stream volume on.
Wait,
That was a very loud tone, but I didn't expect it was like I thought it was like Discord soundboard or something.
oh,
They're full swinging to clean up red. They get out here.
yeah,
So
what are
get
the
out of here.
trade numbers? So Rob with 5,
Go back to wherever
Jonas
the Tatars come from.
3 queued. They don't have a lot of trade. They prepped it, they walled it, that's all good.
Yeah, I saw the markets going down. Purple is ready to get some trade cards.
And
We'll need
honestly,
them for Franks.
the potatoes need to do the same.
Franks don't have Hussar.
A little bit of some baby raiding going.
Baby raid. Okay. New
Little
word today.
Little baby raid.
Big fights.
This is interesting.
You want spy cam?
Yeah. Let's listen to the pink potatoes.
Watch out, Randy.
Lucas, are you still on voice?
Me?
I still hear Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you not hear me still?
Oh.
I lost my entire army and I don't have the gold to replenish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't fight that yet. I'm waiting for upgrades.
Anybody got Halb? Because I don't get it.
I get it, but no squires.
Oh, well, can you transition into it? Because they're full cap.
Yeah.
Halb kills
Yeah.
everything.
I got help. You want me to transition into a help?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Currently they have nothing, and oh my gosh, I don't have gold to do anything here.
Let's go to Noob Poachers.
Switched. Paladin.
Yeah, this flipped again really quick.
Oh yeah, green brought back his stuff here. So I'm gonna clean up in blue space, but I did a lot of damage.
Now we're gonna spam
Protecting your monk.
60 food hussar.
Oh my gosh, look at this. What is green doing? And I got like Cav in his base.
Green's here as well. Look at all these villas he's gonna lose.
Nice. He's trying to do a help switch.
It's way too late for that.
Watch your monk here with the castle.
Oh, thanks.
Looks like blue's trying to do a help switch as well.
I'm pop cap, just ask freeze.
Got
Got some extra gold.
Yep, and not a bunch, but I'll send you what I have. Oh wait, can we sling? Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, we're all in.
Yep, help switch for green is in.
Any gold you sling me right now is just going into trade, by the way, so.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. I just had some cards arrive, so I got my trade built up now. I just need gold for units.
Let's cut the chatter. You know what I don't understand? They're losing the triple cav. And the red tans are actually pointless almost. There's no archers to counter.
They're good against the camels.
Yeah, they're decent.
They're good against. They're good as a ranged unit, but beating on gets Halb. Could have made.
I think Halp
Green's
could be
going to the Halp.
so good here, and they're getting into
I
it
don't know.
now.
That fight on the left was critical. Now look at the score. New Poachers just destroying everything.
Yeah.
Paladin's in. They're getting trade. Like, everything's just going right for them now.
Jonas top scored. Honey says, "Dear God, Jonas carried this. I have no words." See these kills. Eco KD.
Yeah, maybe the payment was. I mean, maybe they just wanted to not win in Castle Age and just win it in Imperial Age.
Rob with 97. Eco KD.
Yeah, this game's looking a little sad for Pink Potatoes.
Jonas has
don't
an
know what they can do.
incredible KD. Yeah, it's just a
Triple
matter of
halberdier?
time.
Purpose don't even get them.
Look at all these paladin.
That's true. There's always a chance to throw.
I don't think we'll
That's
see
what
a
we're
throw
looking
like earlier.
Oh, someone could shift delete their whole army.
Speaking of that, Dev, we saw in one of that tournament you were playing the other day, the 2v2 one. One of your opponents deleted all his arbs. I don't know if that was on purpose or rage or what. You guys didn't win the game, but it was so weird. I was watching with like Cheap and Leaf Man. It was rage. Okay. We were wondering. We're like, what the hell happened?
Step Lancers.
I don't remember. It was when you told me you were like playing that tournament, like the first game. I think it might have been the second game actually at that point.
Screw CA. I want to see Flaming Camel. That's the unit they want.
You
Blue
were
finally
like,
has a composition.
yeah,
See, that's what.
there's
If
the
Blue had
Halbs
that comp
earlier,
10 minutes ago, the game would be looking a little better. But they
right?
are dying.
Now, if they can stabilize, I guess the Halbs could start become
Oh my goodness,
an
look at
issue.
Larb's trade carts. He can shove Paladin up there all he wants. Doesn't matter.
Ecos are just, look at the Vills. 100,
Rob
oh
went.
no.
Rob spent all his gold in full trade. He's set.
Yeah,
He's good to go.
and I bet he has like 10 markets. Knowing Rob, where are they at? Yep,
6.
we can just do this. He has 6, okay. We see some, ooh, Step Lancers in the house. Guitar Step Lancers, pretty good.
Need to adjust my binoculars after that.
Right. GG go next. Says
Yeah, this
something.
game's
Yeah,
looking pretty
they're-
over
they're
for the pink
dead.
potatoes.
They have no trade. They're like prepping.
They had a
now.
chance to come back after the great throw, but they didn't. Now they're sad.
This is the first to see triple cav win on this map.
It's a good point, Zumpy. I don't know if a lot of people have ever made 60 trade carts in their entire AoE career. That is a good unit for late game to get gold.
It definitely is.
Now you can make paladins forever. Get chivalry to spam.
Thank you for the follow, possibly, Sean.
Paladins beat Halb in 1v1.
I enjoyed seeing your. We both enjoyed seeing your onager shots yesterday. Or wait, day before. Yes, day before. I think a lot of people actually enjoyed watching those shots.
That's true. Now it's a fight for top score.
Oh yes, you got to start getting all the techs.
So Rob got that. He got that big boom paladins swing going. They're gonna have to catch up. Jonas has a monk.
raiding.
Maybe he can get the conversions.
Hunting ends the game before trade matters. You know what's funny? Like hunting trades now. I know some people used to be like, yeah, dude just wins or loses, but I'll even be playing and hear like, guys, it's time to start getting trade. I'm like, holy shit, did hunting just say that? Like, he's added it to his game.
He's got the hotkey.
Yep.
Market hotkeys are very good for 55 minutes into the game. Just pink potatoes. Maybe they don't know how. I guess they know how dead they are. But they're just probably playing on to tire up the enemy team.
This is desperation raid time.
Oh yeah, those hustlers
Like,
are gonna change the
We
game.
have nothing else to do. We're just gonna throw stuff at them. But there's castles everywhere. I mean, even if you kill a trade card, it just another one pops out.
Former shell of the base.
That'd be cool if you could click a trade card and see how much gold is generated for the whole game.
FTE's population.
What
So,
is-
one player is back in Dark Age.
Oh.
We're going to need to get Dovidax soon.
Yeah,
Get some, finish our berries and put our first farm.
his base got ran through, to say the least.
You can research fletching soon.
Yeah, 23. He's doing an FC build.
So when will we see the first 105 in chat?
I don't know. It's like, how long do you
Ooh,
wanna
Randy didn't even
suffer
take
if
his
you're-
board down there. What if that food changed the game?
Yeah,
Could've changed the game.
Rob would have ate that.
Didn't finish the neutral berries. It's very game changing.
Mm. How long do they want to suffer here is the question.
I hope they don't enjoy it.
Like, you're not having fun at this point. I don't care.
Need to make a new rule, force the players to resign.
Admin forced resign.
What would we rather see, 105 or a wonder drop? Would be more exciting.
Coinage coming in for
Oh,
Jonas.
GG.
There's the GG.
That's my game.
And
Oh, I didn't get to look at the timeline.
So is it our home map next or what?
There's
Theirs? Okay.
BRB.
What colors are we?
Well, that was not much of a celebration.
No, it wasn't.
I at least got to it quickly this time.
Yeah. I think you caught it right away, so that was just alright. Just another day at the office.
Win the game. All right, now what? It's time for round map 2.
What do we do now? Wow. Rob with 497 kills. What was Jonas? 264. He did pretty well too. Impressive carry from Jonas, says Sammy.
I'd say the new poachers were pretty much ahead most of the game,
I want to see
even
the
though they tried to
trade.
even it out a bit. Didn't really matter.
Look at Rob's trade profit. Holy crap.
Paladins.
And total gold, he's like double most of these players. Actually, almost triple MTE. Wow. And you throw in the relic gold. How many relics did he get behind that? 2? Okay. Jonas got 2 also.
Each team gets 3,
Okay. There's 6 on this map?
I believe so.
Interesting.
It's free. It's good because this map has limited gold.
So the
Like I said,
scouts early seemed like they weren't going to be good, but I
they
think
got value, but very late.
yeah, and they got value like Castle Age, like on TCs and all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, it didn't pay off right away, but man.
Yeah, the pink potatoes were just slower in Castlage. Slow to and slow in.
I think when you know all those are running
TC's
around
denied.
too, you don't get your TCs down below the wood lines
You have
real
to
quick.
have military to escort.
Yeah. Scouts have just looked so good on this map. 1 or 2 players at least. But we saw 3 this time.
Yeah. It was a good initial wall that just didn't prevent them from breaking in. Oh, everyone's
Yeah,
favorite page.
if there's no archers. Alright, how fast are they?
Oh, are these some good arena player APMs?
Pretty low APMs. I think this is the lowest we've seen all around.
Macro map.
Even the peak 126, I think there's some players that are averaging, well, not that high, but
The peaks are usually like micro or moving a scout. Maybe
yeah.
changing formations, who knows?
Any buildings were killed? 27 for Rob. And most of them were MTEs because he lost 25. Okay.
He died.
Deleted. I have more channel points than Sammy. You know, I need to figure out what the channel points are.
I don't think you ever configured your rewards.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Now that you point that out, make it so them channel points do something.
Herod just turned his off. He said they're stupid. Completely disabled them.
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah, he says it's a waste of time.
I don't know what they do. I was gonna look into it, but
You can make them do whatever you want.
apparently they're stupid.
A wet bag of salt. That is a saying I've never heard before. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're gonna look at the draft. Man, triple scouts. Opener for the W. Gujaras get the win. I know I've been talking smack on the Gujaras, but I mean, they were great here. Not OP, but they were great.
They are good on that map.
Berbers, that's some big sips to lose too.
Were people saying they wanted Gajaras on Golden Pit? Oh, I don't know if this convinced you otherwise. Good units. I just think you need to run around more in this map than Golden Pit, which is why they're a little better here. Also, people want to make cav archers and stuff.
Right. He is their 1300 player. It's hard to keep up with 1500 plus. I mean, I don't think Jonas and cross out the wrong civ. Oh, I did Chinese.
Chinese was not
Whoops,
played.
I meant to click Berbers. It's really tiny when I do this.
I meant to get Magyard.
Thanks, RC.
Chewed out for your mistake. How dare you?
All the referees are out now. They're watching for everything. DQ'd, DQ'd. DQ'd as a caster. And apparently you're not Bob. You're some imposter.
I am the imposter.
Also, Vietnamese just haven't done that well. No real power unit. Not a
Do
meaningful
you have the
archer
stats on them,
bonus.
Spencer?
Let's check right now. So the Vietnamese, I know they've had these big armies that like don't die. But what have they done? Let's see what they've done. I'm actually really curious. We're just gonna look at throughout the whole tournament. Their stats. So the Vietnamese are 5-5, and now they're 5-6. So
Okay, that's not bad.
they've been used a lot, and they've been,
Popular and around 50%.
yeah. We have seen them. Actually, I think we've seen them the most.
Popular Civ. Speaking of Civ, so I guess we're seeing Hindus on Golden Pit? Okay.
Yeah, is this already?
Persians is still. Oh my. Are we actually going to see Persians in Fortress? If they get there.
Oh man, the elephant play.
Oh, well, we're going to Golden Pit, so let's worry
The
about
game
that.
is up. It might have been up for a little bit. We're gonna fast forward and get right into it.
Oh. I just want to see what the new poachers play here.
I don't know if they're loading or if there's a spec delay. Who's your co-caster, by the way? It is Bob. You guys. Bob. I don't know
I
how
hope
many
there's
times
no
I've...
spec delay. That will ruin the spy camps.
That's what I'm wondering. I feel like you must sound different because this is not a coordinated troll at this point. This is like so many different people have said, who's the co-caster? Somehow you sound different, Bob. I don't know. You sound completely the same to me.
I don't know. Maybe your hearing's just changing.
Okay, so I screwed this up last time. We're gonna do the intros one more time because I had not capture age on.
Prepare
So-
your eardrums.
In the yellow, we have Jonas. In the red, we have Red. It's pretty fitting. And over here,
And his name is Rob Mayhem.
we have Rob. And I could tell Hunting really likes it. Hey,
Mhm.
you're just jealous. You could have your own intro. Rob went out of his way to have that made.
I hope every single player doesn't get one.
Oh, wait, Deb missed it. One sec.
Oh,
No,
no.
I'm just kidding.
Let's talk about the Civs.
Yes, let's get back to the game.
Yeah.
The other team, we have the Mayans. Their pocket. The Malians.
Malians. Ooh,
and
we
it's golden
we
bit.
slept on them, but I knew they were a good Civ. This is where they're getting played.
This is where the gold be. I love that, actually.
Okay.
And the Portuguese. So, I would actually favor the pink potatoes in this one. Civ-wise.
Civ-wise? Okay.
Style-wise. But,
Mongols Ethiopians is very aggressive.
and
Let's see what they can do.
Rob is flank. So, I don't know, maybe this is better for them. They have 2 archer players now. It's double
Are they going
scouts.
to try to end the game in feudal age or get an advantage?
I don't know, because otherwise there's going to be double scouts. Because Jonas doesn't play archers, really.
Double scouts. Okay, we'll see. Let's look out for it then. I mean, he is Mongols. People pick Mongols and they're like, ooh, I like scouts, even though they have Arbalist.
Right. Jonas least idle TC time out of all 6. Is this going to be another Jonas carry?
Macro.
Wow, 0 seconds. Randy just behind him with 1.
Rob with the highest worker efficiency, though.
E3. He is in second in that category.
I think I know which team the chat's favoring. Might be a little bit of bias there.
Yeah. There's a lot of Poacher fans.
I favor whoever decides to play better.
I
Let's see
favor
what they got.
I favor game 3, so go pink potatoes.
I favor game 3.
Check. General Red's lumber
There's
camp.
apparently
I
a
wanna
lumber
see
camp we need to look out for.
flanking
Okay.
range.
And Dark Age content. It's not horrible.
Is it because they're all on one side, maybe?
That's not the lumber camp's
Or
fault.
is it the TC lumber camp?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on
I've seen way
here.
worse. No comment.
This is res.
It's fine. I've seen worse than this.
How's he gonna click? Oh, he is
He'll figure out.
Mongols.
He'll figure out the build order.
He eats fast. Okay, he's Mongols. Any other civ, I think he'd actually be screwed here with trying to get up.
Oh, he didn't actually click yet, by the way.
He's still at 20. Looks like he's gonna go 21 pop.
I'm
Oh,
not sure
22
what he's gonna
pop.
open. I would assume
He's
archers.
still queuing so many bills. Is he gonna okay, there's the cancel.
Oh
That's
my.
still 22 pop. What is going on?
I'm still assuming archers, but depending on how long this goes, may
It's a
change my mind.
very late archer build. Who's he against? He's against Lu. Okay, that's a 1700. He will be in trouble.
Portugal is a good civ.
Mongols don't usually have trouble getting up.
Portugal no longer needs to get picked just for the team bonus. Now they have a new one.
Such a good improvement. Being able to see everything, like
His
man,
team researches loom faster.
wheelbarrow and all that. 4 wood is a lot, but I guess. Hunting, do you have to be on an IV when you can't be toxic on public chat? Who is Draken? Who are you?
Draken is an arena player.
But he knows hunting.
That's
Fine.
Dracon.
Draken. I guess I don't. I know
Those are two
Draken.
different people.
The Draken in chat.
So, anyways, you see General Red's barracks hill getting lame. This is going to delay him very heavily.
He's gonna lose.
This is a
his bill.
disaster, actually. Full disaster.
That is massive. He's already laid up.
This
Barracks
side might
is
just
denied.
collapse.
Oh gosh, this is gonna snowball. Ranges are gonna come down. Randy could even bring his scout over there and be annoying.
Disaster. Hopefully his team does well. Getting the ranges down. How's the other side doing? One range.
Yeah,
Hopefully second soon.
I don't know how Rob's archer play is right now. I know he's definitely like good with pocket right
Jonas
now.
just hit up. That's a little early for Castle Age. Maybe
He
the
did
maybe the Arabia
21.
builds are a little more casual on that team.
This is why these maps I think I favor the not the poachers, the pink potatoes.
Okay. There's their home map. Eagle dying kind of for free.
And just any kind of like Arabia style map. They're just
Pink
better team
potatoes have
building.
what, like two 1700s on it?
Yeah.
Scary for them, definitely.
At the same time, what's going on over here? Okay, this is MT. This is their weaker player. He has
He's
no,
up.
no ranges going up. What's going on?
I don't know what this build is. We'll see soon. He's walling.
He doesn't have wood. I don't know what happened, but he had a big wood problem. Maybe it's too many
Oh,
walls.
he spent some of it on walls.
Ah.
I don't know. He's doing something.
And red is not dead. He's delayed.
Well,
Let's
red's also
see.
behind, so him and blue are a little bit even. Oh, oh.
How much battle time does MTE have?
That's a big wall.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, we got some walls for two flanks. Safety. He puts a palisade gate too. I hope it doesn't get shot down.
Wow.
Lucas knows it's there too.
So weak. I don't think you need it. Like your archers can pop out here.
That's just, they want to be safe.
Two of them building the wall.
I don't see any crazy aggression from any of the players so far.
Typically, when you see like a barracks delayed like that, you want to move in really
Is green?
fast.
How many? Where's green scouts?
Good question. They're kind of
Chilling. Yeah, if he goes to Lucas, they could probably just destroy red. They know red is behind.
Very passive play, and it looks like
Yeah,
the poachers will move.
Kind of a
forward
very
first.
passive game. Okay, this is like the first move out.
This
the
is
whole
the
game.
most passive Arabia style play I've ever seen, with like somewhat higher level
Maybe
players.
they just want to go to Imperial Age, have a chill game, fight for the middle.
And then the Malian will really
It's different playstyle.
kick butt. No
No
fletching
fletching
from
at 14
anyone.
minutes. That's okay. They'll get it when they're ready.
Rob's
Once
moving
they
in.
can comfortably afford it.
I think Rob will probably get it first. Just have a feeling.
The new meta. Yeah, this is actually new from the new Hero video. I don't know if you guys watched it, but yeah,
It's changing. The uptimes are all slowing down.
it's all about castle age times now, guys. Horse collar.
Because you
for
want to
flank.
get to like the castle age infantry units as fast.
Yeah, you
as
just want to get castle
possible.
age as fast as possible for long swords. I
Yeah.
agree.
That is the new meta. Especially with the
Oh,
Romans
MT
coming
is going
out.
to have a new wood line now, because that one is off limits. Mark it.
Now I don't know if pink potatoes have done anything aggression wise.
MT is very behind in archers, even behind General Red. Don't know why the ranges were down so slowly.
Like they know where the
Oh,
scouts
rotation.
are.
They're going to the pocket. I guess they figure there's no point in attacking blue. Let's go attack green. I believe green grabbed the horse armor, so that's good for him.
Now this is actually looking pretty good for poachers because they're the ones like being aggressive.
Does green have a market by chance? No, okay.
He has a
So
second
he's not doing the latest
stable
Hero
going
video.
up. Is he
Second stable.
about to click? No.
So
maybe
hopefully
he
one
just
of his
wants more
teammates comes to
scouts.
help, because he's got a problem at his front door.
It's like
Aggression.
these are the only two players playing together and doing something right now. Is Rob and Jonas.
Maybe a spy cam? A spy cam? time?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So like the tiny speck.
Pink potatoes we're listening to.
Oh, sorry. On my way over there.
Yeah, they could get it clear now that Lucas is coming. Red's gonna hit.
Oh shoot, you left me.
You know what? Let's kill the cams. I
Okay.
think that was a very delayed, oh shoot, you left me. I think we're gonna see a, oh
Spec delay?
Yeah, I think there's spec delay, because where's...
Alright. Well,
did
that's all
someone
the
leave
spy
him?
cam we're getting this game. It's
Oh.
time to improvise.
So something bad's gonna happen to, Lucas, it sounds like, maybe.
Well, right now they are shaping up to have a big old engagement right here. Just running around these trees. Red's trying to break in. A little bit sleepy army control here.
I still like that the poachers kind of set the tone, and they have to now react and chase it down, and then build stuff like 2 markets.
It's a good time for Red to attack. Eventually they'll be able to engage this freaking trees.
Okay, this is... Okay, so it must be about a minute spec delay, because... Well, I don't know.
Oh, the trees, man.
Lucas
There's
said,
something
"Oh,
around the rosy. Ooh, we'll get there eventually.
It's the longest fight ever. You don't think much spec delay?
Yeah, I'm not even certain there is one, but just to be safe. So it doesn't be too confusing. Oh, maybe an engagement now. Oh, never
I
mind.
just know, like, it
Oh
wasn't
my
letting
God.
me load right away. There was a timer. There's definitely some spec delay.
Okay, they're thinking about a fight soon. They just need to think about their strategy. Let's go around the trees.
Now,
Oh,
something
no.
that needs to happen, this is double stable play from Randy. I guess he's up.
Alright, it's time to go around the trees again.
They need to just wipe this.
This is way back where they started.
Counts.
MT's
All right,
archers?
we're
I
gonna
don't
see
know.
a
They
fight. We're gonna see it.
look like they're sitting at home. That's a skirmish. MTE's archers. It's okay, they'll take 5 more minutes to fight this. Where's MTE's archers?
I mean, look at these numbers. I feel like if you just force it, don't they die?
I don't see any blue dots near
It's
purple.
it's
He
4
has to
more.
be in his base. No, MT in his own base.
Whoa.
Okay, there might be.
Oh,
Whatever.
there's a lot of archers at home.
Don't worry, this fight will happen eventually. Ooh. Oh, he's got to micro 2 things at once now. Let's see his APM. It's time for a 100 E APM moment. Oh my
It kind of feels like
God.
no team wants
That's,
to lose.
I'm
So-
I'm getting a little itchy here.
Okay,
Maybe we'll
red
see a fight
is
soon.
crossbows, and Lucas just clicked. He's gonna
Oh,
be in
Lucas isn't
trouble.
up.
Well, the problem for Lucas is he was dealing with 2 guys from the other side that whole time.
Well, also running your base while you're doing all the dancing near the trees. Been
Yeah.
difficult.
So you can kind of understand why
absent.
he's so late.
I know we said we favor pink potatoes on the open maps, but I'm having some doubts.
Yeah, I think they should have
Just
stuck
having
with
some
African
doubts.
clearing.
Game's not over. Lucas will just dance around.
Hey, Randy is gonna solo clear this, maybe. I think so. Yeah,
If he kills the Lycav, yes, because he has armor. Alright, guys. The Feudal Age fight finally ended at 24:30.
That was crazy.
Did it. Red's
Very
army's cleared up.
long
They're
dance.
fine. Top
And
score.
now look at the military. 78.
MTE's moving out at the
40.
bottom.
Where did Rob's
Pulling back. Oh, MT.
upgrades are in for MTE?
He has body can. Okay. MT could get cleared here, though. This is not a good place to be when 2 people want to kill
Yeah.
you.
And Rob's gonna go for ballistics and a TC.
Oh, look at Rob's hill count, though. Thank you, Dev.
Ooh.
That's
He took
I think
damage.
we missed you see the specs
Yeah,
on the
we
wood line? We
missed
missed a
lot. He
clear
lost
there.
12.
There was
These
a
just
raid while
ran
the fight
in,
was going on to the north.
and I bet it
I'm
was.
losing to 1K.
Look, 12. It was this mass.
Okay, so even if the crossbows die here, they probably got some good damage.
Okay, so we said it's interesting because that hurt Lucas what they did, but now it also hurt Rob. So the,
All right. Oh, it's looking good for the pink potatoes. They just needed that fight in the north to finally happen.
Right.
I'm
That's
surprised. You want to rewind for the wood line? How do you not notice that?
Really. Right. Let's see.
Pardon us, chat. We'll get right back into it. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
No.
What a massacre.
Was there no
An overchop
reaction?
and a...
Oh, was he looking here?
Oh no, he was microing the fight in north.
Yes,
Oh,
that fight
oh,
earlier.
No.
So it was when we were looking at the cleanup. Oh, that hurts a lot. So wow.
His name is Rob Mayhem and his wood line. Oh, disaster. Okay, we can
Ouch.
go to the present again.
Right.
Dang, MTE.
So
Showed up.
Now their weakest player has done massive
8 times speed
damage
it.
to the best player. I was gonna catch up like this so we can kind of see.
Yeah, Blue's archers died.
That's a big clean on blue, but still, I guess the Vills aren't terrible.
Guess the elo. Come on now. Stop. Hey, if this were arena, Rob Mayhem would have advanced warning.
I think it's some players don't have like eco sounds that are different.
I don't know.
I'm a big fan of it. You can always tell. Oh, I'm hit at home.
Since there's no spy cams, don't you know if matters real life?
Yeah, I'm
Obviously,
pretty
pink
sure
potatoes here
play.
need to go away so they don't throw. Like, run. Oof, stop microing.
Now the new poachers, even though Rob lost those 12, they have more bills. But I mean, this is
Oh, I don't know about this fight.
3 armies against 2.
Like, why take this? Just
Oh, I
run.
think pink potatoes are gonna get
MTE's not. MTE's going to purple space. You can't help him yet. Okay. As long as the archers can get away, it'll be fine. Just standing his ground. Never mind. I don't. Okay, sure. I guess.
I think he just doesn't care about the army at this point.
That's also a move you can make. There's a flashing dots in purple space.
And that castle will not go up. Okay, he's repositioning.
Flashing dots in purple space.
Oh.
He's back at it again.
MTE after
He knows where
Rob.
purple's army is.
What's their vills now? 50.
Although this is only 16 crossbow, if everything pulls back, you'll lose everything again. MTE just assassinating Rob Mayhem. Does not want him to be part of the game.
But in a way, it's what is it? Yeah, he's 7 vills is a big deal still. I think it's gonna be come down to the center.
I'm gonna see purple's food collected after this.
Rob 1 and 20, MTE 16 and 1, 80.
The castles are going up in safe locations. Nothing crazy.
I want to see Rez. Who's getting close to Imp, if any? Probably not yet.
Not Rob Mayhem. Look at that eco.
This is nasty. I think Jonas needs, and he's probably gonna have Jonas clean it.
Meanwhile, Blue's eco is just chilling. I don't think they've broken his base after the woodline clear. So this game will go Imp. There'll be a little trouble in the middle. No one's gonna die in Castle Age.
Yeah, it'll
MT
it'll
can
all
lose
be,
his army there.
It's close enough. Everything that's happened, the middle's gonna decide it all. Because it's a pretty even game right now.
Wait, why is that castle dead there? Can we rewind a little bit?
Did that actually get denied? Did it get canceled?
Oh, red.
No.
Okay.
I need to see the stone.
I thought it was Sion's castle. Alright, we can fast forward.
He got the stone back. Okay, he did cancel it.
There's always
Like,
juicy
those
moments.
archers kill that thing.
Capture Age Pro, rewind ability.
Right, it's pretty amazing. That's Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
the Maganel doing work.
Zoom in a bit. So get back to your side of the pit.
The castle advantage right now, well, I guess it's going to be 2-2 if this goes up, which it likely will.
Alright. Who is going in first?
That's what I want to know. We're getting
Red?
close for Red, and Red has 2
He's got
castles
castles.
soon. Red is playing this well.
He might set the pace of this game.
I know the score is almost deceiving
Lucas is close too.
because Red has
Lucas
lot of
just sold his
vills.
life at the market.
Lucas is up,
Alright, he raced up.
and Red's going to click right now too.
It's going to be a Treb warfare. Yellow's going
They
for the
both
raids.
Bought the food. Okay, so it's going to be about the same time, but 2 castles
Yellow going for the
Red.
raids and green chasing. Better wall up any holes quick. Crossbows don't open that gate.
This can be so annoying when you want to get Trebs too.
Don't open that gate.
It's open,
It's
isn't it?
repairing.
No, it's not.
No.
But it's going to
Be
die.
a blunder.
Oh,
Green's chasing. This is will be dealt with.
Maganels
Maganels are
in Cray.
not where they're supposed to be. Yeah, Lucas just sold everything at the market to go up.
Yeah. Okay, he's getting a siege workshop, so he's gonna want bombards and trebs, which I like. But Red, I mean, 2 castles, his own siege workshop.
And Mangadai, or actually,
Wait,
oh,
Do-
Mongols
do
being played
Mongols
here.
get-
Mangadai. Sorry, go ahead.
did Mongols get BBC?
No, but they get Mangadai. That's a good unit for this type of game.
True.
You
And
might
how
just
are those-
snipe all the trebs.
Malians doing? Probably eating this gold up like crazy.
He's got a good bill count. And yeah, they'll just slurp up all that gold. Malian bonus.
This is a very close golden pit from all the ones we've seen. Like, it's anyone's game right now. Who's gonna do better in this Treb war, this fight? Everything's riding on the center.
All focus on the middle. Castles
it's-
are up. People going imp.
Split 50-50 too. It's not like one's kind of kicked off.
Randy Pant will make it up next, I think. Oh, wait, Jonas is already ready.
Yeah. Rob, I think, will be late because he took so much damage.
I don't know why. I look at the numbers and like they don't look like they're going up, and then I look again and people have thousands of res. Where's it all come from?
Randy
Crop
sells
rotation.
Food.
He's getting ready for late game.
Ooh. Yep. I almost wouldn't get that right now, but whatever.
Rob has now overtaken MT in bills. Recovered from the damage he took.
Yeah, he did. The military, MTE's got about 20 more.
The military's not critical here. It's just more about the trebs.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
You
long.
can't really do anything with the archers in the middle.
Be a long treb war.
The cavalry can go wherever they want. Might die some trebs. It's all going to be about this treb war.
First
it
two
commences.
trebs are out. We see a third castle going up for red. What stone does red have? He needs to make sure he has stone to repair.
Don't know if anyone was wise enough to get masonry or anything like that yet.
Dev says Randy could snipe trebs. Does have a lot of knights.
It's time for treb warfare.
Meanwhile, Jonas has, holy crap.
Uh-oh,
Sorry, I
the base
just
doesn't
sneezed.
look very
Jonas
defended.
has 52 cavalier actually. Wow.
Uh-oh, oh, quick wall, quick wall. Oh my god, it's Viper.
Now, the question is this going to pay off going to MTE, or should he be more in the middle sniping trebs?
The treb war just started.
Because, I don't know, we'll
It's
see if this pays
payback for
off.
what they did to Rob Mayhem.
Yeah, and that thing is getting eaten alive.
Oh, he just got imp too.
Was that
he
the
just got it.
MTC?
That might have been.
Where's another TC at? It wasn't the MTC.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
must
he
have been
got it
this
anyway.
one.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was like really close. Sorry
This is
about
the
rewind.
the great rewind game.
That was the MTC? It didn't show it.
He's trying to flex his Capture Age Pro.
We're not live with the spy cams anyways.
Yeah, spy cams don't even know if they're gonna work this game.
I mean, he could giga clear.
So he's getting raided. How's the treb war going? I think Science Castle died.
Raided. Oh, 2 castles have gone down during that.
Bomber
That's what I'm
cannon
saying,
is
like,
out.
I think these Cavalier need to be here. Like, prioritize the middle.
Yeah, the
Team-
arbs are there. The Mega Die will get blasted if they try to do anything.
I'm
Oh, the
saying,
Mangonel. The
yeah, but
Mangonel.
these are Lucas's arbs.
The
I'm saying
Mangonel.
Jonas's Cav. I
The
think need
Mangonel
to be
died.
in the middle. Like, no, I think this is an overextension. He still
That's
has
a lot of arbs.
46. The push needs to stop.
Paladin's in for Jonas.
Jonas is just, he's like, how don't you ever damage
How
Rob
dare you
again.
touch Rob?
Nobody kills his vills on his wood line. Gets away with it.
I don't know. Are they throwing away the middle though? Like, this castle's
I
so
think
flashing.
they are. Like,
Yeah, you killed MT, but
This-
is it worth it?
this is a misplay, but I said Jonas had great numbers, but this is the wrong priority right now.
This Treb's getting free real estate on the gold.
And he has 52 Cavalier. He could punk anything in the middle he wants right now. Yeah, Jonas is in the wrong place this game.
Green's got a castle at home and plenty of town centers. I'll chase this too.
The castles are gone. There's one castle left.
Paladin charging in.
There is one castle left for the poachers. Now
Anybody
the
going
paladin
help?
are here. Okay,
No.
so maybe this could salvage it.
Oh. Cyan. Wake up. Get between the gold and the castle.
Kill the trebs.
Squeeze right in there.
Ooh, that's a
There you
nice
go.
spot.
Now he's fine.
That's cozy.
I don't think Yellow wants to stay there for long, otherwise he'll lose all his paladin. Yeah, I thought Mongols would be for Fortress. Because this map you're not guaranteed to get their epic late game.
Right.
Well, the Paladins did a good job of looking flashy, but now half of them are dead.
Yeah, it's 54.
He's got 50 of
Randy
them, though.
42. Now, they only get Farimba. Farimba Cavalier are pretty good, though, right?
They are not Paladin.
Yeah. They're pretty good. They're not amazing.
That's one of the
because I
problems with
think they
playing
also-
Valiants is they do not get Paladin.
They lack the final attack upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not like it's actually
They have,
+5.
it's just Paladin have more stance. They're better. He has camels, but I don't know if he wants to go in here.
This is okay. I guess the castle's gonna go down. He's just brute
It is a
forcing
place
it
to
right
fight.
now. I like the baby raids. We're gonna just call these baby raids from now on.
Dang, just forcing this game at Paladin? Furba just coming in now. Says, look at me, I am Paladin.
Jonas is now where he needs to be. He has played quite well, actually. Aside from that sort of throw going after MTE,
Yeah, that's true, they are bloodlineless Paladin, but the Cavalier didn't even have Furba yet.
the military is still pretty high.
sure
between
the,
potatoes.
Nerds in chat, will tell me which one unit wins the 1v1. I have
think
no
you
idea.
can't overextend here if you're Jonas. Still, like, look at the numbers.
All 3 armies are together. Where's General Red? Does he have anything?
Where
He has
is
3 Mega Die and 9 Like have.
Is he just
Oops.
what's going on with Red?
He's out of it after that. There's nothing. That's a lot of Arbalest just
Yeah,
shooting away.
I think they're gonna actually clean the Poachers here. Just so much crap shooting at them.
It's a lot of fire.
3 armies. There's still 34 Paladin of Jonas, but
Organ
Randy-
guns. Let's see how they do. They died. Let's see the Arbalest. That's only 3.
Wow.
Who cares?
Organ guns are out.
It's a numbers game.
It's very interesting though. Like usually one side eventually wins middle. This is kind of like a stalemate right now.
I have no idea why Green ran
And
back there.
you never see trade on this map. You could see trade, and I like that they're
What do you mean?
prepping
What do you
it.
mean never? What does that mean?
I mean, you do, but it's very rare to see trade on this map, and this looks like a scenario where there could be trade. They're prepping it. I don't think they're gonna make the carts, but I mean the gold be running out.
The reason you don't commonly see trade is people like to die.
Like you still have this pile. This is kind of no man's land gold. Like no one's gonna get that center gold probably.
Yes, usually winning the middle is better than trading at the 49
No,
minute
that's
mark.
not what the trade is prepped for. The trade is in case it runs out. It's not out. Obviously, there's a lot still.
Well, if one team wins the middle, they usually win the game.
I'm just saying, like, it looks like no one's winning the middle. So trade will matter when there's no more
Pause.
middle. Let's see what the pause is about. Randy needs a second.
I don't think this game's over yet.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. What about, like, some Marimba camels from Randy? Would that be good here?
He's on full Cavalier.
Locked in on it forever.
I mean, they're not horrible. They'll do what the Arbs do.
Weird, this just said caught up to live gameplay. Spectator. What does that mean?
Try to play again.
Like it said that in Age of Empires, not like Capture Age. I've never seen it say that before.
I think you were a few seconds behind.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter, we're not using spy cams. Just chilling.
You can take a look around.
How's the Vil counts doing? I know there are raids everywhere.
83 for both Red and Rob. 128 for Jonas. 143 for Randy. Like pop capped pretty much, almost. 78 for Lucas and only 52 for MTE.
Oh, he got
so I guess that
2
hit
people in
by
space.
Jonas is actually looking pretty good now. Definitely gave
Go.
up some in the middle, but now it doesn't look bad. I wonder if
Action.
someone's lagging. It almost feels like Capture Age is looking weird right now.
Fight, fight, fight.
Wow,
Paladins.
double castles going down.
It's a
Okay.
paladin sandwich.
Yeah, they're cornered. I don't know if you like to be in there. Being hit by all this castle fire.
Ooh, the double castle. Look at that.
Yeah, they're kind of really wanting to take the middle.
Campaign skills right there.
But it does feel like the poachers are seizing more and more of the middle now.
Yeah. I'm not sure where MT's arbs are. Like, where'd they go? Is he attacking purple? What is that? I think MT's attacking purple space. Like, who cares?
Yeah, they need to be in the
Oh, go help
center.
your team.
This literally means nothing. Like
Go help your team.
all Rob needs is wood and gold. He doesn't care about
He's
farms.
like 10 farms here, man.
He
Who
has
cares?
all his upgrades. He
Go help the
literally
team.
doesn't care about any of that.
Oh no. Kind of a throw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, imagine if he was in the middle. They'd be winning the fight. Oh, disaster.
Look at Rob's
Green going
wood.
into green
Look-
going into light cav. That's not a good sign.
MTE doesn't have any gold.
Yeah, but he has 30 archers.
They're
It
on
could be
gold.
here. Imagine if they were shooting purple. They'd probably be winning this fight.
I think the pink potatoes are stalling out of gold and are in big trouble. And you
Lucas
see the,
going for Bombard Tower.
see the poacher gold numbers. They're just gonna keep spamming units. This is not looking good now. That castle was very important.
General Ormet made some trade cards, by the way.
If they held, I could see, like, I don't hate the, obviously you do not get trade at all right now. But if it continued to stalemate, they were ready for it. I've only seen trade on this map like one time ever.
People like to die.
It's the rare instance where both sides don't kill each other in the middle.
Wow. Imagine if Pink Potatoes did a little better in the middle fights. This game could still be going. I don't know now. This is usually when people lose.
I think this is going to be a 2-0.
Dang, that was a pretty close game too. Now it's just over. The Bomber Towers are cute, but they'll die.
GG's going to be called. They have no military left.
I don't know if I could spy cam the celebration speech.
Yeah, I think we're delayed.
That's okay, they barely celebrated last time.
Right.
They'll probably say, alright, we won, now what?
Let's do now.
Ooh, Rob with top score again. It's flank this time too. After taking all that damage.
Yeah. Rob has 20 trade cards queued. I don't
He
know
can
if
trade.
it's
Just in
because
case.
I will never run out of gold. Now we see trash switch all around, all across
I
the
know
board.
Jonas can get top score even if he got heated shot now. What the heck? Okay. They have the middle, right? Why is he?
Is he checking for trade? I don't know.
I don't know.
Gonna go
Whoa,
in
but
for a
I think they're
hole.
gonna get it.
They don't want to give up.
Poor Pink Potatoes.
It's like this is their tournament life. They are done after this. I get why they're playing on, even though it's hopeless.
Victorious. We missed the Victorias.
Like, you're gonna play on longer here than any other situation. If
I
it was
don't know if
game
I don't know if
one,
I'd play on here and go in pit.
I just know game one you would call the GG, but you're like, man, this is it.
After you lose the middle like that, go in pit, how many times have you seen the team come back and win? Like 0%.
Yeah, it does not happen.
Correction, they had Bomber Towers in the center.
I think, I don't know if it would have mattered, but they definitely needed MTE in the
GG.
middle at one point. I don't know if it would have changed anything.
I
Everyone's
think they just need
focused.
to fight a little bit better in the middle.
That too. Like, initially it looked really good. All the castles were kind of dead for the Poachers. Minus like one in the south. They had one left. It looked like the Pink Potatoes might win at that point. But Jonas...
That was a
once-
nice game though.
It was. Once Jonas rotated with his Paladin mass, it seemed like they just completely dominated the middle after that.
The Fortress plan is safe. They get to use it for next set.
Yeah.
We'll know.
No one
I'll never
knows.
know if they intended on making Persian war elephants.
Right.
It's okay. I can live without knowing
I
that.
wanted to see them. Not gonna lie.
Oh, we didn't get to see Celts. Maybe next time.
Go KD. Rob killed 126 vills. Wow. I would have thought Jonas had the most. But wow. Stats, then we'll get into the interviews. Rob, once again, crazy KD.
Rob Carey.
Even taking that damage, I mean, that's why that damage was important, but it still wasn't enough.
It gave him motivation.
The best players can go down vills, and they will just, the more time goes on, the more the elo shows. MTE, I don't want to talk about.
I
Yikes.
assume that means no losers interview. That's fair.
Yep, sounds like it. Rob made
It's
12.
okay. You guys played your best.
Still played well, MTE. Okay.
Competitive
All the
games.
Stats. Jonas was the fast one that game.
Ooh.
62.
Jonas unlocked.
Okay, let's
Overclocked.
interview the Poachers. What's up, guys?
What's up,
Hello.
man?
What's up? Hello, hello.
Hey, tell them they don't have to play the third because I know MT probably has to get to bed. But
What?
Oh yeah, no one ever plays the third.
okay, I was
It's
just
a
wondering.
two-hour.
Sometimes
I
in
mean,
previous tournaments we did. That's all I was saying. That's
yeah, I guess.
But
it
I
hasn't
quit my job to play tonight.
It hasn't happened this tournament. I know the previous one they agreed
That's fine.
ahead of time. Let's
No,
play
just
the
straight
third.
best of 3. It's over. 2-0.
But GG's, well played, you guys.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
GG.
GG's.
Let's start with Team Acropolis. Was that your guys' plan to just triple cav it? We haven't seen that yet.
That was our plan once we got into game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's once we saw their civs.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm not Grajars, that game is way tougher. Gonna be honest.
Right.
It's a good civ.
They were
Mhm.
huge.
I think they picked Berbers to counter the Spanish, which is normally played on Team Acropolis, or Mongols. So
Yeah.
Well, they went straight Cam Archer.
Yeah, the plan was not for Jonas telling my boar on Team Acropolis, though.
Yeah.
So did
That
you
was
get
great.
3 boars, Jonas?
No, Rob ended
No.
up taking it just from a long distance away.
That's why you took that board late,
Oh.
Spencer.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I felt like we were always in control. There was one point in Team Acropolis where
You guys
it
figured
looked like I
through?
could have turned. It was when Red Ice was completely by himself, and neither me or Rob told him. And so then we were against 3 armies, and we were just kind of fighting. We're like, you know what? It'd be nice if Red Ice was here. And then we had Red Ice come over. Then it was fine.
Yeah, and there was a
Yeah.
point you were banging on a castle, Rob, and it looked that moment.
Oh my
you-
gosh. If Jonas and everybody else came in, that castle was dead.
Yeah.
You could tell
Like,
you
I got
wanted
it
to
down to
kill it
700
so
health.
bad, but
I mean, I just didn't want to put my camels under there because they were doing like 1 damage to that thing. Like camels do nothing to castles.
it definitely looked like a
Mhm.
flex, and then it looked like, oh, wait a second. And then your guys' military, they were like double you guys after that.
Yep.
Yeah, Randy had a ton of knights, dude. Like
Yeah.
I said, and that's why I was saying if I wasn't Gajars there with camels,
Mm-hmm.
like I had less camels, but we were still able to take the fight because of that. Like if I'm not Gajars there, I don't think we win that.
Those things just melt knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like they needed pike earlier or something against the triple cav.
Yeah.
And then our
I mean-
rating on the right side, they didn't answer whatsoever.
Yeah. We kind of boxed them into like a little half circle kind of thing around their
I
hills,
think
and they couldn't really expand.
what really worked so well, your triple scouts, they didn't initially get much damage, but those things had so much map control. You denied TCs, got in. That seemed like
Yep.
what really set the tone of the game, and you guys were just giga ahead after
Yep.
that.
Yeah. And then the early trade.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah.
maybe not early, but we had it before they did.
What
They
did-
didn't
yeah.
have any.
What did Rob have that game, Bob? Like 10,000 plus trade, or I don't know. You had
60 carts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you were like,
I had,
whoa.
I had an insane amount of trade that game.
We noticed that you like trade.
Yeah.
Even on Golden Pit, we saw some trade.
Oh,
But yeah.
You got to be prepared for the gold in the center to run out, because if you base everything on that and somehow the other side holds and
Get
builds
ready for
their
late
trade.
game.
Yeah, no.
And we talked
Honestly.
about it. It looked like maybe it was such a stalemate. It was looking like it was just going to continue to be like that. I was like, I like that you guys were planning trade. It doesn't ever
Yeah.
happen, but when it does, if you planned it and they don't, they lose and you
Yeah.
win.
Well, we knew that when they went full halb, it was going to delay the game another 10, 15 minutes because I had like 60 camels running around. And
Mhm.
so once I tossed those away, I went unique unit, which Rob advised, and it worked well. And they had no answer for that.
Yeah. And plus, Frankish Paladin, when you essentially have unlimited res, is very strong on open maps.
Definitely. Well, that's the first seen triple cav work or even be used and work that way.
Yeah.
So that was
And Red Ice
impressive.
is normally a cow archer player too, so it took some convincing, but we pulled it off.
Yeah, Red, that was cool. You stepped in and you looked pretty good actually. You might have had a little trouble with your build on the second map. I'm not sure what happened. And your barracks got delayed. We thought you were going to be in big trouble, honestly.
Yeah, losing that bill was kind of unfortunate, but I got housed. I was not paying attention to that, so
Is this still the first game you're talking about?
Second game now. Golden
Golden
Pit.
Pit.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
Okay. Highlight of Golden Pit, I gotta say, is me and Jonas's game, Cat and Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
With those armies forever.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Honestly,
dude.
Around the rosy.
that
the
saved
whole time-
Red.
Yeah,
it did.
and I was just saying to Jonas the entire time, I was like, okay, if we just keep on running, they have to deal with our armies. They can't leave
Yeah.
us alone. So our ecos are going to be safe.
Yeah, that was
and
literally
their
all Rob.
armies are going to be stuck.
If it was me, I
Wow.
would have took the fight and we would have lost the game. But Rob was like, nope, just
Drag
keep
it.
going this way.
And I just kept
Moment
on
of
trying to get
genius.
little pop shots. Like they didn't
Yeah.
really do much, but
That was
just
huge.
kept them busy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the benefit of having Rob on the team because he has way more game knowledge than I do.
Now it
He just
makes
tell you
sense
what
why
to do.
that fight went forever. We were kind of
Yeah.
wondering, like, how is this? There not been an engagement, so you guys wanted it to drag.
We were
Interesting.
just stalling, yeah. Because we are all more closed map players, so the safer our ecos are, the better we do.
Yeah. Now, one thing that happened, the bad thing for you guys during that fight, did you realize? I mean, obviously, you all died. You got 11 of your vills at the end of that dance. I assume you probably didn't.
Tuesvilles?
Rob
Mine walked in
Oh.
my base.
lost.
Oh, okay.
I noticed after, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yep. So it's like you guys saved Red because I think he was in trouble and his guy had to
Yeah.
react to you. But then you definitely got a little hurt from it.
It sounds like
Yeah,
Rob
but-
kept his composure.
Yeah.
Well-
Shout out MTE though. He really played well for being the lowest elo. He did well.
Definitely.
Yeah. And even when Red was getting raided, but he was going into into Mangandai, I said like the one really nice thing about any kind of archer or wood gold comp is if you get raided, you don't need many farms at all. Like you don't even have to have your TCs producing once you have your upgrades and stuff. So you
Yeah.
can literally go off of food and just onto wood and gold. So
Yeah.
the eco damage isn't as big in my opinion later on in the game.
Yeah.
That's what we said when MTE was hitting you at the end. We're like, these farms literally do nothing now. So I bet you didn't even care.
Yeah.
Not
I was
really.
the only one that needed farms because I was full paladin.
The first raid that looted on me really hurt though, because that my wood stalled out.
Hmm.
But and all the raids after that, I was fine with just compensating the loss.
Well, that was impressive. You guys will be advancing, and this was an important win because it's like a bye the next round. So you guys are jumping from round 2.
Wait,
to
who's their
round
bye
4.
week? Who's their bye week?
It's, I mean, Magic's team is
All right,
like.
can we tell him you said that? Can I call him bye week?
I mean, you guys could play them if you really want to. I don't know if they'll even show up. They've had scheduling issues.
We'll
and-
try to get a game, but if the scheduling's bad, just probably advance you.
Yeah, we'll just advance. you
You're
most likely.
extremely favored.
There is
Sweet.
0 chance.
Last time the match didn't even happen properly. It was just like some little funny 1v1.
I mean, we'll throw Titanic in. He'll make it interesting.
Throw your
Spencer.
team on the enemy. Come on, guy.
Spencer,
Oh, that's
Joey's
fine,
asking
bro.
if you could be dragged in.
If he could be dragged in,
Yeah,
sure. Where is he?
Taco Hut.
Is Joey in there or Seek? Seek or Joey?
Joey.
Taco Hut. Taco Hut.
Oh,
not
down. Okay,
Underground.
yeah, I'm blind. What's up, Joey?
Yo,
I want to know how
well
Honey
done,
Next that I
guys.
did.
Well done.
Yeah,
You made me proud.
By the way, Lucas Dukas just said in the Twitch chat, "Good luck with your next set, guys."
Aw, thanks.
Tell them appreciate it. They were a good team.
Okay.
Honestly, like Lucas
They
and
definitely
Rennie's
had me
micro was
scared on
done.
Team Acropolis.
Mm-hmm.
Golden Pit, I'm a lot more comfortable with Archer Civs.
Did Honey destroy me in the chat?
He was happy that Rob had top score when it looked like you had a chance both games to have it. He was.
Unbelievable.
And he thought you were doing quite well.
Sweet. That's all I needed.
Luca was a good opponent. I'm glad to have brushed off the dust.
I also
Yeah.
feel like the teams were pretty balanced. We might have had a slight edge, but at the same time, like it was competitive games and it wasn't a blowout either game. So
No, it wasn't. Very
I
close.
really enjoy those games when they're.
I think we had a better draft.
I think the one throw, sort of a throw, you might have done, Jonas. We were worried when you were hitting MTE and all your castles were going down in the middle. We're like, Jonas needs to be in the middle
Yeah.
right now, killing these trebs and winning the middle, or they're gonna
Yeah.
lose. But
Yeah.
then you had big numbers, like tons of paladin. You boomed like crazy. You played really well that game.
I mean, yeah, Burgundians are still kind of, I don't know, nutty once you had the full eco upgrades.
Yeah,
You can
we don't
recover
see that
quickly.
Civ very often.
Super
Yeah.
cheap paladin compared to normal.
With an Ethiopian art behind, like my KD was great on Golden Pit.
Yeah, and I
Yes,
think
yes,
there
it
was
was.
spec delay that game, so we didn't mic you guys up in game 2.
That's on me. So
And no spec delay throughout this tournament. You haven't been playing, so maybe you weren't aware.
At
I
least
was
we got
looking
to see
through,
the
just
game.
making sure, but it wasn't.
It's all good. But
It was only a minute, no longer than that.
now, Joey, did you want to say anything?
Oh, I already said what I wanted to say.
Oh, okay. Other than that, we'll wrap it up. Update the brackets. Congratulations, you guys. Moving
Thanks
to
for
round
hosting, you too.
4. You're
Yep,
welcome.
appreciate it.
It's been a blast practicing, playing with you guys. All the teams really.
Yeah.
Good luck with your next round.
Thanks.
Poachers
So
are back,
bad I
baby.
didn't practice that much for this.
See you guys.
Bye.
All right. That concludes all the round 2 games. I'm gonna update the
Wow.
brackets. And I don't think anything's scheduled yet for the next round, but let's bracket. Let's take a gander. So another 2, was it all 2-0s? Oh, except for Dev's team for round 2. Yeah, it was all 2-0s. That's interesting.
Lots of 2-1s in the first round, though.
Yes. And a lot of these 2-0s honestly felt close. It wasn't just claps. Almost all of them, really.
Yeah.
Why it's not updating? Lagging. What's going on here? It's saving and it froze. I'm gonna refresh.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. That again. There we go. That wraps up all the round 2 and really the round 3s. Like, we could almost advance it. Maybe I'll talk to Magic and see. I mean,
We will try to get the game.
Yeah.
Although hopefully quickly.
it needs to be quick because we're ready to roll for round 4.
Drunken Potatoes is awaiting.
Yeah, so they honestly, if you guys are still listening, Jonas and crew, you can start scheduling with the Drunken Potatoes. But for fun, we'll probably try to make the other match happen between you and FEC because they have not officially been eliminated. Still alive, and who knows? Miracles do happen.
Okay.
But other than that, let's take a look at some of these matchups now. So round 3, 3-0s go War Hamsters. I think
I hope that game happens.
Yeah, Rothman, have we heard anything? His situation?
Not to me, but I don't know.
I think he's MIA right now. Got something going on. So hopefully Rothman is back, but he's the missing piece with that set. And then you look at the one below, Donjon Dude's Meme Machine. Meisel is gone right now. That match is scheduled. It is on the 22nd.
2 more weeks.
Yeah, so we gotta wait. That's on a Monday. Weekend after next. And then we got 2 other matches. We got the Gentlemen's and Disaster.
I think they're working on their scheduling.
Yeah, and I just want to point out, like, I feel like Disaster is kind of a weak team when this tournament started, but that team is giga on the rise right now.
Oh, okay, I wasn't prepared for that sentence. I'm like, whoa, whoa.
I just know, like, RC's been playing way better. Dev was incredible. Pocket, which was, I think, a surprise to a lot of people. We know he's a good flank. So,
I mean, it's been a month. I hope people have been practicing.
yeah.
Getting better.
And the chemistry, you and Shiva obviously play really well together.
No longer the same tier as when they started.
Yeah.
Those letters, some of them don't even matter anymore. Who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Improvement.
How well is your team playing at this point? Tiers aside. And then we got Drunken Potatoes going up against the Noob Poachers.
They're making a comeback down there.
Yeah, that
Don't
team's
even need
looking
baskets.
stronger too. Stronger and stronger. And also the Gentlemen's. I mean, Feneth seems like he's gotten a lot better. I think he's definitely the most aggressive player in the tournament.
We'll see how Gentleman's Disaster goes. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Gentleman's get back to the finals.
Yeah, I think the way they're playing, I don't know, it's like it's all clicking. Their teamwork, their timing, and like I said, Fenneth, his Vil kills, no one is killing that many in these sets. It's just crazy. The dude can raid, super
The team has
good.
what, like 2 1800s on it, and Flo is doing pretty decent too.
Yeah,
Scary team.
Florian was they kind of had a weak guy, but he's gotten much better. He's looked incredible.
Respect that team. Don't sleep on them.
Yeah, so that's a team to watch out for. I would almost favor them against Disaster, but both those teams are on the rise, and Disaster has a lot of tricks up their sleeve, douches, all kinds of stuff. So you
They're
definitely
the tricky
can't
team.
count them out. I don't think anyone wants to face them. But
Unpredictable.
other than that, I'm gonna work on getting the rules more detailed and all that stuff in case something happens again. So it's all laid out perfectly for everybody.
Be a bit of waiting for some of these games. Now there's only a few matches left simultaneously.
Yeah, 8 teams, 4 games for the next round. It looks like we got 1, 2, 6, 10 matches still. I think we got 10 matches to go. So there's 30 for the whole tournament. We've had 20 games. Minus I guess there was a no game for the Flaming Camels in round 1, but other than that, everything's been played for the most part.
Oh, and some weird games.
Yep. But other than that, thank you everybody for the follows, the support. It's been a really fun tournament. Can't wait to see these final rounds. It's like just watching these teams get better and better. I think we're gonna have some crazy games, and then eventually the best of 5 final coming pretty soon. Thank you for casting, Bob.
Oh, no problem.
Till next time, I'll keep you guys all updated on when the games get in. Get them scheduled, guys, if you can. Let's try to not delay it. I know my match is delayed. Yours, Bob.
Hope I'll
But
still be awake when it happens.
other than
I
that,
might forget all my hockey, Spencer. Might be a free win for you.
that would be perfect. Stop practicing, because I don't know. I need to practice, damn it, with my teammate. I mean, I am playing Age, so I'm not rusty or anything. I would love to play with my team a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. You could take 2 weeks off too.
mainly Laposh. I mean, Meisel just does his own thing. I just need to get some practice with Laposh. But anyways, we'll leave it at that. GG's. We're gonna close the stream. Thanks for casting, Bob. We are out of here.